Hello guys, welcome to the RWB International DTM League. We've just got 40 seconds left for qualifying. And looks like CSAM is on pole at the minute. I'll have a quick look through, see if anyone else is on a lap. And it doesn't look like anyone's on a lap that can challenge CSAM. Yeah, so this is the first round of the DTM 92 versus Classic Touring Cars here at RWB International. I think we've got 28 people registered for this league in total. We've got 19 of them turned up to the first round. So it should be a good one, good mix of cars this race. Got a couple, we've got 6 or 7 BMWs, a couple of Opels, a couple of Nissans, an Audi and a Volvo and a Ford. So it should be quite good. Here we've got a 3-minute warm-up where the guys will be putting the race fuel in, getting a feeling for the cars. I've just done a 15-minute qualifying session. You see, we've got CSAM leaving the pits here. Obviously, I'm not viewing the race live, so it is going to be a couple of seconds delay from what I'm seeing, the commentary and vice versa. I'll just pop up the track map. As you can see, we're using the Paul Ricard Solution 3C layout, which looks like it is, I would say, 90% of the GP circuit, the F1 circuit that's going on this weekend, are the first sector. I think we cut through straight after the pit lane exit, take a right, and then back, and we join halfway down the back straight, take a chicane, and then it's pretty much the GP circuit from there on. So I bet the guys' nerves are starting to mingle now. It's like 50 seconds left. Not composing themselves, thinking about the start. And so there is a mandatory pit stop this race. It's a 45-minute race. With mandatory pit stop, like I said, which I think would open. I think it's 10 minutes in the race. The pit window opens and it'll close 10 minutes before the end. So they have to come in and perform a full tyre change within that period. So it looks like we're transitioning. We've got a minute to get onto the start grid before we go. So the nerves will be jangling now. We're thinking, have I put the right fuel in? Am I going to get a good start? Thinking about not being too aggressive at the start of the race. So we are using the auto director at the minute, but I do have access to it where I'll swap between it in the race. If I see the auto director's being a bit boring, I'll probably swap to some racing that's going on. It's a bit more of the information about the track. We're going to be going any minute now. We're seeing going down to the first corner. C-Sam's managed to get a good start, shortly followed by Evil and Rodders. Got a Volvo right off on the curb. The streaming PC struggled there. I'm going to butcher names. That's just me. Before I butcher names, I apologise. I am terrible with names. So, just a fair warning at the start, guys. So we're on board with Timo. He's a newcomer to RWB, trying to race in this league. So hopefully he has a good race, he enjoys it and comes back for some more. Like everyone's got off to a good start. There's been no argy-bargy. I think we've got a nice steady line. It looks like C-Sam got a good lead. Got a good opening lap, a 2-second lead over Rodders, which has got a second lead over Evil. Which Evil's then got a second lead over John, aka Rigel, the smug one. Like there's people getting plenty of slowdowns around this track. Like that slowdown that C-Sam's got, it's a hefty one. He's ended up losing a 2-second lead and he's dropping further behind Rodders. Got the first lap out of the way and it seems that we've had a good start. A few gaps inevitably ended up after traffic split up. And once people get into the groove they're going to close down, get in the rhythm. Like a little mistake from H2 there, it looks like he's shifting, which is loud. Oh, is that one past him? Might be Mike, which I think is another person that's joined us for this race in this league. On board with FX now. Looks like there's lots of racing going on at the minute. Behind the stern, close, hard pace. It's like David's lining himself up for a move. We're defending from the car. The auto director switched off just at the wrong time. It looks like we're on board with Charger at the minute. Let's go back on with Charger. As he's chasing down Madley. Let's follow this through for a bit. Ooh, that looks like Madley had a slight slowdown there. Dropping down the pack. See, quit out. And he looks to have retired from the race. So his first retirement. Let's go on board with C-Sam, who's only 0.7 behind Rodders at the minute. Let's have a couple of corners on board with him. He's chasing down the Rodders, the Scottishman. Yeah, he looks a little bit of a handful, this Nissan. C-Sam's known for going for cars that are a little bit of a handful. He drove the Mustang in the GT3 league that we did and did very well in it. Looks like a very, very sideward moment for Rodders there as he exited the last corner. And you've got C-Sam coming down his left hand side. So who's going to be latest on the brakes? Looks like C-Sam's got the position. So let's see if we can find any good close battles going on. Like the close battle between Ben Davis and Newt Matheson, how we pronounce it. Going on for the 9th and 10th, 9th and 8th position, representatively. So we've got like 3 or 4 battles going on throughout the field. We've got this one here, we've also got one for FX, Audi and Zamir. Also looks like we've got Gavsey and Jammer having a good battle. Really good battle, 4-way scrap going on here. And it looks like the M25 at rush hour. Oh, and that looks like a slowdown for someone. Battles going on all over here. Looks like Rodders is closed up on the back of C-Sam. So look at that sexy GPR ass. So Rodders getting up close and personal with it. Just have a look at the gap back to John. It looks like C-Sam and Rodders are pulling away from Rigel at the minute. So I think Rodders is more than happy just to stay there with C-Sam and let them both pull away from the gap and end up racing later on. looking at the times, it looks like Rodders and CSAM have got a half a second to 7/10 a lap advantage over pretty much the rest of the field, and it's a couple of tenths between them two in their lap time. So I think CSAM's just going to slowly plug away unless he makes any mistakes. 10th lap. A-Tunes chasing down Tiger. Our old commentator. Now he's stuck with me, the worst commentator known to man. Looks like H2 snuck past there. Looks like they both got past someone. Yeah, so it looks like the pit window's just opened. So it is 10 minutes in, and it'll close 10 minutes in. So any time between now and 10 minutes to go, guys should pop in for a pit stop, change all 4 tyres, and go back out. I think they were saying that tyre wear is quite aggressive down here, so it's not like they're gonna. I think they're gonna be coming in sooner rather than later. I predict most of them are gonna wait until half race distance, which is like 20 to 22 minutes into the race before they'll. Well, 22 to 20 minutes left of the race before the pits. Get a majority of the race done and then pit. It looks like Rodders is starting to put pressure on CSAM now. It looks like we've got Tiger in the pits. One more time. See how far he's through his pit stop. He must have been in really quick and really out really quick. Looks like it's a short whole pit stop time. Yeah, I can see this battle between Rodders and CSAM going the entire race. Both very good drivers. Look at CSAM just letting the ass end stick out in that forward drive GTR there. Using the forward drive just to pull him around the corner. Looks like Rodders set his fastest lap and the fastest lap of the race on the last lap with a 1:31.161. Not being slow and steady racing, but pushing to the max for his 5 minutes. So it looks like we've only got 2 battles going on at the minute. We've got this one up front, and then we've got one between Bennett and Newt going on for 6th and 7th at the minute. But everyone else looks to have be pretty spread out. Looks like there's only one person taking the pits at the minute, and that was Tiger. So I wonder if he's gone on to an alternate strategy where he's pitted early, protect tyres, and hopefully get through to the end of the race, get after a bit of traffic. Looks like Evil's in the pits at the minute. Looks like he's taking some tyres. See him getting loaded and leaving now. Looks like he's going to come out just in front of Gabsy. Looks like one person suffered some really front end damage. That's Jandomir in the BMW, front line in 13th place, got 100% front aero. So that'd be giving him lots of understeer and obviously slowing him down on the straights. So we've got a good battle going on here between 4 drivers. Well, it looks like Rodders has managed to take CSAM. I wonder if CSAM got another slowdown penalty. I wonder if either Rodders or CSAM will fit this lap. Get a fresh set of boots and try and do the. I wonder if CSAM will try and do the undercut. Like it's a great battle going on between Newton and Bennett in a minute. It's like Charger and Audi just sitting there waiting for them to take each other out or make a little mistake, and he can make advantage of that. So I'll go on board with Charger. See what it's like for his perspective. Oh, it looks like Audi's having a half spin going out of this corner. He looked like he looked running there a bit too hot. Once he over-rotated the car big corner, he just turned into a massive oversteer on exit. Just flip back onto the auto director. Track map, and I'll have a look out where people are and representative to each other. See, there's quite a big couple of gaps out there. People may be thinking about dropping into a quick pit stop. Oh, Audi backed out of that. Boy, lost. Got in the mirrors of him. And it made him miss his braking points. Gabs received another slowdown penalty, which is quite easy around this track with it being so wide and obviously not a lot of visual markers for corners. It's quite easy just to run a bit too hot through a corner and end up running wide, or just dip too much of the track on the corner entry and cut across the inside. Looks like Rodders and Seasam are having a good battle now. You can see that one of them might be thinking about going into the pits at the end of this lap or possibly the next lap. Like a silo mistake from Seasam into that corner. Also looked like Seasam took the fastest lap back on that last lap from Rodders, so obviously the pace between them is pretty close. So that was 3 different lines into that corner, but they all seem to go after it. Ooh, looks like Boot got a bit of oversteer on exit there. But it looks like Seasam has pitted. I've seen where he was coming out, he was about a second behind Rodders before he pitted. So we'll see how far he comes out behind him after. So it looks like he's 45 seconds behind. 40, 50 seconds behind him. So he's hoping that he's going to come out and make a good couple of laps before Rodders comes into pits and gets the undercut. Vice versa, Rodders hoping that he can up the pace now. He's not got to be looking in his rear view mirror. And obviously do the overcut on Seasam and gain a few seconds. Once past the back marker there. Nothing wrong with mirror rubbing's racing in these cars, touring cars and DTMs. I wasn't scared of a bit of rubbing back then. Looks like we've got 4 people left that haven't pitted yet. Looks like Rodders is in the pits now, so it's all crucial that he gets into his pits box, doesn't miss it. He'll get the tyre change done and leave. hopefully that he's not lose too much time, which looks like he's lost 5 seconds, 5-6 seconds to CSAM in the pits. Obviously, all that hard work in the first part of the race now needs to get his head down and try and claw back that time in the last 20 minutes of the race. So this battle between Davis and Newt, Audi and Charger has been going on from the start of the race, and it's a cracking well-up battle going on as we have someone leaving the pits there. As I think we've got H-Tune in the pits now. So the only person left running is John, Mr. Rigel, Mr. Smug. Which looks to be the last person. He's just entered the pits now. He's hoping for a quick pits, hopefully gain some time. Don't know why Brothers lost 6 seconds in the pits to CSAM. Maybe ran on a bit. Or maybe they just did the tyres quicker on the Nissan than they do on the Opel. It's a cracking little battle. I wish the auto director would stop going away from it, but it is one of them. It does what it does. It listens to its algorithm and says that, oh, I've got a battle going up front, so I'll swap to that really quick. This is a cracking little battle going on between these 3 drivers. It's like Audi's managed to get away with it with these 3 battling away. Right up his chuff there. Right. Oh, mistake from Charger. Maybe just lost sight of where he was on track, looking in his rear view mirrors. Little battle going on here between FX and David Crew. I think this must be one of the Touring Classic cars, this BMW and the Open. It looks like the gaps at the front are pretty stable now. Just got this freeway battle going on between Newt, Not, Charger and Davis. That seems to be the only battle going on pretty much throughout the track. Looks like we've had a third retirement. Looks like Mick has retired the Beamer. Also, just looks like CSAM just set the fastest lap of the race. The 1:30.8 was 4 tenths quicker than what Brothers and Rigel were doing behind him. Looks like he's extending and pretty much running away for a win in this race. Looks like Rodders was a bit quicker than Rigel behind him, so he's extending that over John. Rigel and Evil's times look pretty similar, so their gap's not changing. With Jammer 13 seconds behind him. Now a further 11 seconds behind that. Looks like this battle's going to go on until the end. It's been so close between these two guys through the entire race, giving each other plenty of respect. It looks like they're trying everything to get past each other. Trying left, trying right. It's like Ben's just putting his car in them right positions that Newt can't just get past. Oh, it was that close to him then. I think he could smell what he had for dinner. Like he ran a bit wide there. I wonder if he got a slowdown penalty for that. It was well off the track. Going down to the last 11 minutes of the race. Well, here we're looking at Tiger. Looks like Rodders has closed in on C-Sam a bit. So I think we'll be dragging the top three guys down into the commentators channel after the race. We'll get a few words from them, see what they thought. And yeah, and that'll be it for the racing tonight. It looks like the top six paces look like they're just a bit of a stalemate at the minute. It's just gaps between them. I don't see people closing down in the last 5-6 laps that we've got left of this race. But this battle for 7th position is nowhere near over. All it takes is one little mistake between these three guys, and it'll be all back to the side racing that we had earlier on with them. It look like Rigel, John Haig is just taking the fastest lap of the race by the narrowest of margins from seats up in the last lap. Charger's right on the back of Ben like a tramp on chips. He's just sat there. I think he's wanting to get past, but I just don't think he's. I think he's making a few little mistakes, which is allowing Ben just to keep in front of him. I think he's a bit of tyre wear playing into people's hands now. You know, the people that stopped early, I think their tyres are starting to go off. Charger lost a bit of time to the guys in front of him in that last lap. With 5.5 minutes left of the race, it's been an excellent race to commentate on, even though I've been the world's crappiest commentator. It's not something I enjoy doing. I thought I'd give it another go. I have really enjoyed watching the race from this perspective rather than participating in the race. Yeah, it looks like the field's spread out now. Doesn't look to be any fighting for position going on. It's like, I think one too many mistakes have caused people to drop back off the people they're fighting with. We'll see Sam here with a nice 6 to 7 second gap over Rodders. So we've got 2 to 3 laps left this race. So we've got a minute left. I wonder if this is going to be the last lap or we're going to get one more lap out of it. I'll just jump on board with the leaders. See how far around the lap he is. Yes, it looks like we're going to have another lap out of this, from what I can gather. 45 seconds left on the clock. That's great beans. It's going to be a close one to whether this is the last lap. Go on, T-Sam, give it some. Yep, the counter's counted down to 0, so that was the last lap. That's a win for C-Sam. And Rodders following in behind. And John. Then Evil. And then Audi. Then Newt. Then Ben. Charger. Followed by David. FX. H-Tune. Gabsy. Timo. And rounding out the field, Tiger. So all in all, a good race. I'll let the guys have a chill and I'll drag the top 3 down. Have a word with them. And then that'll be the end of the stream for tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Now I enjoy commentating over it. So there we go. A win for Sam, a podium for Rodders and John, with the fastest lap going to John. That was the first round of the RWB DTM 92 versus Touring Car Classics at Paul Ricard.